This is Vistor, and this is my first video that will be quite a bit more longer than usually that I do, and this video will be kind of more special. Well, first thing that I'm going to do in this video, that I'm going to talk about tank named Warrior. It's a light tank in British texture as light. As you can see, there is between tortoise and it's just the light line, so that's all. But yeah, also maybe you probably have never seen that Striker was top tier in British texture, which is quite a bit good thing because Striker is a very good tank in my opinion. But the ZT3A2 should be like here or like here, should I say? No, it should be like a striker here. So yeah, and the city is quite a bit the worst tank in World War Thunder. Yeah, it have good missiles. Literally, they have really good missiles. They have 1,000 millimeters, and that is very good. They are not that much fast. It's like the medium, but if you look on it, it's just only a machine gun and the missiles, and that's literally all. It's also rare paper. It have nothing. It's rare paper. It literally even almost 7 millimeters can penetrate it. But well, you have a lot of things here. But let's get back to the Warrior. Well, Warrior is a light tank based quite a bit like on Bradley, because it was like almost made similar to it. If you look on it, the Bradley is quite similar to it, but not that much. It's like almost the same size, but it's also like make it like all the shape here on the front, which is similar to it, and that's all, like almost the all that is similar to it. But yeah, Bradley is the American light tank at tier 6 8.3, which is also Warrior. And Bradley at 8.3 is much more, quite a bit better than the Warrior. It has better missiles, it has better cannon, it has better fire rate, and I think it also has better penetration. But I'm not sure about it right now. Gonna have to look. No, it doesn't have that much penetration. But for sure, no, even the missiles are worse. But it's not. It's like quite more worse than I expect. But I have for sure more missiles than the Briar have. As we look on it, it have only one. It's like missile launcher, and like that's all of it. But let's look on the stats. It have 1.2 seconds reloading time between rounds, which is automatic gun, and that's like what is the normal time between rounds. And I have 80 rounds per minute, which is quite a bit good, but it should be like more better. It's a real fast tank. It's also light. It has only 23.5 tons and have only 3 crew, which is good. You don't need much, but yeah, 70% of visibility, which is not a bit much. But well, let's look on this, and well, the first thing that we're gonna recognize that Warrior have like Mario is more stronger displays than the upper one, which is quite a bit like weird that this thing should have more armor than this, because a lot of tanks doesn't have, like in Britain line, much stronger the down place than the upper one. But well, turret is literally paper. Anything can penetrate it. Yeah, you can have luck and that will gonna like save you. Nothing much heavy like on it. You have the structural steel and nothing like else. You have for the tracks, defense thing, and that's like all of it. The back of it is quite a bit also strong. About 50 cal will literally penetrate it with no problem. Back of the turret is also real paper. Everything we're gonna penetrate it, even 57 we're gonna penetrate it. But well, let's put the additional armor on it. It will gonna change something? Yes, it will. Well, you get almost 7 mm armor on the front, which we're gonna add almost like 45 mm armor on the front, which is not bad. You also get more armor here, so this is like 8 mm, and so it will be like around, let's say, 50 meters at this place, and at this place it will be like, yeah, again on the same. Well, this is gonna have 52 because this is 4 plus 4 is 8, and this is 44, so it will be 52 if I'm saying it right. So then at the sides you have more additional armor, which is 70 mm of composite screen, which is quite good. It's like more better than not having the additional armor, which as you can look, it have only 40 mm, so will only think penetrated on the side in the 50 cal, but the lower machine guns will not gonna be able. So at this now even 50 cal will be not gonna be able to penetrate place. So this is like a really good thing on the warrior, that you have more armor on it. But one thing that I have like never seen on it, that on one side you have more armor than on the other side. As you can see, you have like less armor than on the other side, which I don't know if it was in reality like that or not. But maybe it probably was like this, and I was not sure about it. You also have more 6 mm on this place, which is green as we can see, so you have like around 76 mm on the side, and then you have like more armor as you can see, so this is around 110 mm of armor on the side. So yeah, tracks are literally paper, nothing, everything will gonna penetrate it. You have on the back the still same things, so that's like all of the armor. As you can see, it have not much armor even with the additional armor, so yeah, that's like all of it. And well, let's look on the X-ray, what is all inside of it. Well, first thing that we're gonna recognize that the engine is separated from the crew. So when the tank got in fire, so only the engine will gonna start burning and not the crew will not gonna get hit from it. And also we have composite armor, which is 150 mm of armor, internal composite armor with narrow elements, which is good because your driver is going to get in more safe place. And also you have the transmission, which also quite a bit out more armor and is not quite a bit more for defending the driver. So that's like all of it from the front, and let's look what is like here. Well, you have the fuel tank. Well, really big fuel tank. I don't know where they have been taking it, the fuel in it, but I'm sure that they for sure open it here and put the I don't know how to say it right now, I'm sorry, sometimes I forget, but well, it's a really big fuel tank. Well, you have 8 missiles, as you can see, you have 1 here and 7 more here. Then you have more the ammunition that they have here. It's small rounds. As for the cannon, it's typical 50 millimeters. So yeah, that is like typical ammo of it. And like good tip for the warrior is take more armor, because you will cover it, shoot it real fast. It seems that you have a lot of it, but actually you don't. You will shoot it so fast that in like 5 minutes it will be out of ammunition, even besides they have rockets. Well, so yeah, then the machine gun, which is 7.62 millimeters, and you have 2,000 rounds for the machine gun, which I wanna know where is the ammunition for it, which I don't see any of it. Well, then you have the 40 millimeter cannon, which you have 222 millimeter rounds for it, and loading time is 1.2 seconds. Also, you have real good horizontal, vertical stabilizer, and you can also like almost the gun almost vertical, which is good because you can be like almost like SPA or AA, which is a good thing. But also it's quite a bit useless because you don't have the radar and it's quite a bit near impossible to hit something. But there you have rangefinder. Well, let's look on the modifications that this thing have. Well, you have two types of missiles. You have a Milan 1 and Milan 2. What Milan 1 is a warp missile with only 530 millimeters of penetration, and even the speed is quite a bit more worse. It's like quite a more worse version than the Milan 2. But Milan 2 is of course more better, and we're gonna get to it. Now let's look on the type of ammunition that is shooting. Well, you have default ammunition, and it only has 53 millimeters of penetration, and it has only SPA and HEAT, which is a high explosive interior treasure shell. And yeah, you will not gonna be able to paint anything. You will most of the time use the missiles, which you're gonna run of them soon. So you're gonna be only able to shoot light tanks because you're gonna be not able to like penetrate T-72, not even from back, not even from sight. Well, then you have quite a bit more better type of ammunition, and that's AP3SD. And that is a very good type of ammunition. You have 110 millimeters on 10 meters distance, and that is quite a bit much. Even at 100 meters, you have still 100 millimeters of penetration. You will actually gonna be able to penetrate a lot of tanks, even from front. Like medium tanks, you will gonna be able like to penetrate something maybe like T-55 on some weak spot from front of it. Sometimes I penetrated something, even T-72, which is more harder for this tank to penetrate. And yeah, well, let's look on the Milan 2. Well, this missile is quite more slower than the Milan 1, but it's only 50 meters per second. Yeah, it will do something, but it's more better because it has more type of more penetration. Isn't it good? I hear it's good. You have 730 millimeters of penetration, even besides you have 2 kilometers away from you. As you can see, you have also less TNT explosion and explosion mass. The explosion mass on the Milan 1 is 1.4 kilometers, and on the TNT equivalent is 1.83 kilograms. And on the Milan 2 we have explosive mass 1.8 kilograms, and on the equivalent you have 2.36 kilograms. So yeah, I most of the time use the Milan 2 because of the more type of explosion and more penetration. We have also smoke grenades, which yeah, it's normal on this BR, and yeah, it's 8.3 and rank 6, which I probably thought already, but I'm not sure if I thought. Well, we can like do now the test drive. Also, you have a drone which we can use. You have laser rangefinder, which is very useful for this tank on quite a bit longer distances, and you have thermal vision, which is good, and a lot of tanks like lights on this BR have it, but quite a more worse thermal vision than what you have. What you have the the best thermal vision that you can have in a game. So yeah. That's like all from the modifications, and yeah, that's like all as I can say. Also we have custom camouflages. For it you have Wario Betsu. Also quite a bit look good on it, but I recommend more like the light color because it's like more darker and it looks more badass on it. Well, let's try test drive and then we're gonna go into normal battles. Oh, we are in the warrior and well, as we can know, let's try the vertical and horizontal. Okay, so at first we're gonna look down. It's like nothing much. You can look down on the front. On the sides it's like almost the same, but you have more down, which I don't know how to say it right now. Awesome. Well, look, vertical, and as we can see, damn, we can look pretty high. I can almost see the sun. Maybe I probably can. Yes, I can. Almost. Well, so as I have said, we have a drone, which is like typical, and yeah, we have like nothing else much to do with it, only just to spot for our teammates and only attack where are the enemy tanks, and that's like all. And we crashed. So let's try penetrate something like this. That's a EAT1, I think. Oh, let's try penetrate it. Well, nothing. Still nothing. So as we can see, we are doing nothing. We can just only hit the tracks, and that's like all. Because we are not able to penetrate it from the front. Well, let's try now a missile. As we see that it literally exploded, it's got armor rocket, and let's move to the T-55. We have this boy here, so let's try to penetrate it. You can see, this thing has fast repair tank. I'd like to know what kind of crew it does it have, because now I'm able to hit it. Yeah, it's close range, which is what I expect, right? But well, let's try it at some places. Well, at first we're gonna try it here, and we done. And I'm probably gonna be able to even hit the commander if I'm gonna aim it right. Well, I'm not able to hit it. Well, let's try this place. Wow! We killed the T-90 with only one shot on the front. Amazing! This tank is still surprising me. Even between that I have for half a year. So, yeah. 8.3 tank killed a T-90. Only big gun. Well, let's try it from side, which we know that on the side that I've different type of armor. Well, missile didn't have a problem with it. As you can see, got straight to the inside of the turret. You can see also the tail on it. Yeah, we got big wheel. Hey, man, he's dripping the wheel, I think. Oh, I tried it. we gone. We collect the commander. And we destroy the ammunition. Well, so Warrior is able to destroy any Russian tank. Because if you kill T-90, you'll just literally be able to kill anything else. Yeah, there are then Abrams, and you're gonna probably meet it also, because Britain is like the natural state that is always in every type of battle. I was always with every, I was just always with every type of country. In team or in an enemy team. So, yep. That's all from it. And let's try it in action. Oh, as we have tested on that ET1, I was gonna call it ET1 because it's almost the same name for it. Well, we have the T-55, and let's try penetrate it. Let's try this place. I think we are not able to penetrate it also. Oh, we penetrated something. We killed the driver. And we killed the work crew. Wow. Oh, sorry, that's T-62. Didn't know that. So, furthest weak spot for this tank I found is the optic on the driver. Well, that's not bad to know. At least I can now shoot the tank at this place, because I didn't know there is a weak spot like that. Well, let's try to get closer to the tank, and let's try fire it again. How much is it? 26. 10. 11. Well, as we can see, we are just only able to destroy the tracks. But as you can see, we are able to kill 2 crew at once at this place. We can also destroy the machine gun. We can also the cupola to destroy all only some things. And internally we're gonna kill the crew. As you can see, we are not able. Well, we can still kill this tank at this one place. We are going to test our rocket on something much more stronger, and that's the T-72 with additional armor on the sides. Well, let's launch our missile on it. That's how we're gonna penetrate it. We're gonna lock on the lower place, and we close the wall tank in one shot with the rocket, which is good to know that this rocket have very good penetration, and we are able to destroy almost like every type of tank besides hitting it to the turret, because turrets are the most strongest place on the tank. Now we're gonna try to kill something while we're gonna be moving, and also the target will be moving, which is this issue, which is able to penetrate us with no problem. It have killed me a lot of times. And then we're gonna try to penetrate T-90 with our rockets. So, first thing, I also didn't tell you that this tank doesn't have stabilizer, which is the big minus on this, and it's the negative thing on this tank. It doesn't have stabilizer, and a lot of tanks at 8.3 as Bradley or BMP have stabilizer, as I think. I'm not sure about it right now, but well, let's move and try to kill this issue while we're gonna be moving. As you can see, we are able to hit it, and also one-shot it with no problem. Also, the weather is good for like whatever more harder terrain, because it was like made for not bad map. We got 8.3 BR probably. Let's take 16 rounds. Or should I say like around 200 or 150 rounds. Oh, so this is probably this is 7.7, I think, or maybe 7.3. So if this is 7.3, so we get a big dump here, and we're probably gonna have some luck. Let's hope. And also, let's turn our thermal vision, because this is the most useful thing on this tank. If you don't have the thermal vision of start, it's really kinda annoying, because a lot of times you're not able to see any of the tanks. And when night map's gonna come back soon, at least I think, it'll be awesome. So as we can see, there are 10 enemy tanks going there. An enemy tank here. Well, there's tank. Well, we was able to spot it. Well, we got fired. We got hit by BMP-1. And I think there was something there upper, but I'm not sure about it. So let's send artillery there. And as I said, the fuel tank is a big problem on this tank, because of how big it is. And target destroyed. Ouch. We got lucky, because you almost got killed. I don't know where it come from, but I'm sure it's somewhere from up there. Well, we got killed. Well, we got 2 easy kills, and somehow the AMX-50 destroyed our missile, which is amazing, because that guy is goddamn lucky. And well, that's all I can say. That this tank is good to research, and it's worth it of grinding in it. So, good luck, all, and have a nice day. See ya.